This is a moving story. Patrick McDermott retired from the Chicago Fire Department last year. He's a highly decorated public servant who has received dozens of awards here in Chicago and around the world for saving the lives of others. But now Patrick is the one who needs help. And as hard as it is for him to ask, he says his life is on the line. Medals, plaques, and other tokens of honor line the mantle and shelves of this retired firefighter's home. Patrick McDermott dedicated his life to the Chicago Fire Department, spending decades coming to the rescue of others.
You don't really think about your safety until afterwards. Then you realize what you just did and you kind of take a breath.
ABC 7 interviewed Patrick 25 years ago after he saved 3 young girls from a burning building while off duty.
There were no adults in the apartment, just 3 kids, and I had to go in 3 times to save all 3 of them.
Saving lives not just here in Chicago, but all over the world.
I don't want to say it was a gift, but I've always been led by God.
Patrick now leaning on his faith more than ever. Last year, his doctor diagnosed him with stage 4 chronic kidney disease.
I felt there's nothing I could do but die.
His condition today has reached stage 5, his kidneys failing.
How do I feel? I'm scared as hell. That's just it. You know, you never know what tomorrow brings, but I know today what I have to deal with, and this is not nice.
Patrick is in need of a kidney donor. Doctors have tested 5 people in his life, including his wife, none of which are viable candidates. While dialysis is an option, it can take a vicious toll on the body, so he's praying someone will be willing to donate their kidney.
To wait for somebody to help you when you're used to being the person helping, it's an odd position to be in.
For him to always be interested in helping other people, we need to help him now.
His wife Carol created this flyer with the help of the University of Chicago, where her husband is being treated. She has shared it on social media and within her community, hoping someone will help save her husband.
And I just said, I'm just going to start with Samantha and see where it leads me.
Dr. Ashley Suwa is a transplant surgeon at the University of Chicago. She's a part of Patrick's care team. She says kidney disease can be a silent illness. In Patrick's case, he also has diabetes and high blood pressure, which could have led to his kidney failure. Dr. Suwa says waiting on a deceased kidney donor can take anywhere from 3 to 5 years. There simply aren't enough organ donors to meet the need. She encourages patients like Patrick to try to identify a living donor.
And sometimes those are loved ones, family members, friends, sometimes they're colleagues, sometimes they might be strangers.
She says more Black patients in the U.S. have end-stage kidney disease, but they are less likely to receive a living donor compared to non-Black patients.
In certain communities where transplant itself is still taboo, and trusting the medical system to do the right thing is still something that we're working through.
Dr. Suwa, who revealed she only has 1 kidney, says many people can live with just one and have a normal, healthy life. She says the transplant procedure is a lot less invasive than people think.
We have ways to even reduce size of incisions and reduce pain for our donors after surgery. Most of them go home the next day.
She is applauding Patrick, her patient, for speaking out. Meanwhile, this retired Chicago firefighter is remaining prayerful that a donor will come forward.
It's out of my hands. I pray every night, and I have to give it to God.
Some positive news tonight, though. So far, one of our viewers has already reached out to me to see if he could be a match, and we do have more details on organ donations and how people can help Patrick on our website, abc7chicago.com, and our news app.
3 to 5 years wait. That's an incredible amount of time for people. Yeah.
We hope that your story tonight, sharing it, will do a great deal of help for him, for Lieutenant McDermott, because time is of the essence.
Yeah, and he is really beloved in the community, so hopefully someone will come forward.
Can't wait for the follow-up. Yeah, I have a feeling someone will.
There's going to be a follow-up.
Yeah.